Alright, here we are. For those curious, it is August 19th, and it has just been announced earlier today that Jujutsu Kaisen will be ending September 30th. So, what does that mean? That means we've got some catching up to do. My goal is to have everything recorded and ready, so that I can read the final few chapters that come out as they come out, and just post those individual videos, and go from there. It's been a very exciting journey. I'd hoped to be caught up a little sooner. However, it seems like, well, we can't exactly complain with where we're at. So let's get going into this. Foolish Survivor Live On, Chapter 240. I'm ready. Are you? Again, this awesome art of our four big dogs here. The Sukuna slaying squad. Slaying, as it were. Okay. Angel talking first. We should attack Kenjaku before the fight between Gojo and Sukuna ends. That makes sense. Beating Sukuna won't mean anything if Kenjaku achieves his goal of merging the people of Japan with Tengen. Judging from Kenjaku's addition to the rules, eradicating all players may be a condition of ending the calling game. Then why worry? Hikari-senpai and I are players, so as long as we're fighting Sukuna, Kenjaku can't achieve his objective. If we defeat Sukuna only for our best players to get annihilated, interfering would be senseless. Miwa is a player, but she doesn't participate in the fighting, so there's no reason to be so negative. Huh. So what if Gojo loses and Kenjaku's group launches a surprise attack? That'd suck. That'd suck if we had our hands full with Sukuna. Even if they didn't, and we narrowly beat Sukuna while Gojo loses, we'd be in a bad way when facing Kenjaku. But there's a possibility that Sukuna will do to us what we're trying to do to him. If we surprise him with just one fighter. Fighter, maybe's... That seems like a mistranslation. Maybe Zenin would have a chance. But we shouldn't divide our forces before fighting Sukuna. Besides, our assassin would need to be up to the task. And even though we grade 1 sorcerers are competent, we're underqualified. Doesn't that mean you're incompetent then? Oh, come on. I have a record of running away, so don't count on me. I nominate Fumihiko Takeba. That one goofy player? The guy with half his junk exposed? Could have a bad effect on his curse technique, so don't tell anyone what I'm about to say, not even talk about himself. His curse technique is... He did it again. It's a tune, so I'm totally... Youch! He's making a mockery of my curse techniques. That line wasn't in the source material. Long-haired boy. You just activated my trap card. It seems this player can manifest phenomena. He can create and control things he imagines. So if I'm not careful... No! My jujutsu will have no effect, despite all the knowledge I've gained across 1,000 years. That looked good on you. What a pesky player. But every curse technique has a weakness. Who are you? I'm Fumihiko Takeba, with Nabe Nabe Entertainment. I ain't bragging, but last year I made first round of P1, a competition for determining the best stand-up comedian in Japan. Isn't the only thing about P1 how poorly handled it is? You just pissed off every single... Oh. You just pissed off every single comedian. I suppose you wanted me to say, but that means you didn't advance past the first round. Or, even amateurs past the first round. You crap monk.
So you belong to Nabe Nabe. I assumed you were in Pony.
Everyone says that, but I admired a certain comic.
I need a mental reset.
I grew up watching Laughing Dog. Hey, I can actually...
Not the show vocabulary? I guess that's obvious enough.
Have a conversation with this guy. Maybe this dude actually likes comedy. I don't believe it for a second.
So why are you doing this?
What do you mean by this? Making the other people kill each other and merge and give birth to monsters and stuff.
Because it sounds entertaining. I've had this conversation already today. The short answer is I'm intellectually curious.
So would you give up if you found something more interesting?
Possibly.
Make me laugh if you can. Is written on your face.
He has a mirror all of a sudden.
What? Okay, I'll do a simple gag. It's copyright free, so go ahead and use it on your own.
I'm curious.
Don't marry me. I don't want you as my Wi-Fi.
That silence is so in character. Let me guess. You thought that up at a coffee shop or somewhere when you were about to connect with crappy Wi-Fi.
Whoa, spot on. Of course, I'm a pro. A what?
Folks in front of the TV at home might not get that joke. For example, Takehara Nishi's joke about how you can't stand up if you pull out your backbone. It's a quick joke with a setup and a punchline. But your Wi-Fi joke is only a punchline, and that just won't cut it.
Ugh. It really sucks when someone who rejects your joke logically.
You're only amusing yourself. Doing comedy with you is no fun. Consider your audience when crafting jokes.
And we're done here.
I can tell that one actually landed. Activating his curse technique may require confidence and certainty.
Whatever. You're just a poser who's never been on stage. Doesn't matter if you don't get my jokes, as long as other people do.
Are you sure? You should be saying that. Well, you should be the one saying that.
Let's have a staring contest. He who laughs loses. Ready, set, go.
Oh.
Look that away. No fair, man. It was a staring contest. Is this amateur funnier than me? Now I think about it. It is humorous for a handsome guy with the fair and delicate features to have long hair and wear a monk's robe. What's with those forehead stitches? All that together is actually hilarious.
Two types of comics will always be in demand. Comics who are funny and comics who think they're funny.
Okay, it's okay. I am funny. I'm funny.
What's wrong?
Go on, laugh.
You're an entertainer, aren't you?
This ain't funny.
Doing comedy with you is no fun. If we don't laugh, then why would the audience?
Why did I ever become an entertainer? Okay, a strange chapter, but I'm down with it. I really like Takeba. He's funny. Well, I guess that's the point.
You're late. You don't even write your jokes. You don't even write our jokes and still can't be on time? We don't have much time left until our next performance.
My bad.
How many times is this? He smells like alcohol. Whatever, let's get started. Rapper Rice knows his place. It's all up in your face.
Oh, the rapper bit?
You haven't memorized it?
My bad. You really don't mean that. No, I do.
Then apologize. Don't say my bad. Actually say you're sorry. I'm too busy covering for your loser ass.
What? You never go out drinking with us.
And never laugh at another comedian from the stage wings.
Well, I would if they were funny.
Thanks to me, the older guys don't treat us like dirt. So what? Is that a good reason to show up to rehearsal hungover?
Yes, it is.
We perform like twice a year, but we've done the same material to death. You're always bragging about all the women on staff you slept with, and your connections to shady business industries, insiders. But do you really think buttering up losers who wouldn't last a minute in Ushijima's kun will make us funny? Get a brain, man. What's your problem? Irritated the babes don't dig you? No, that's not what this is about. I want you to take this seriously. Doing comedy with you is no fun. If we don't laugh, then why would the audience? Why did I ever become an entertainer? Aside from your jokes, you make me want to puke. Die already. Whoa. That's harsh. Don't let it get you down. You can't make 100 people out of 100 people laugh. I don't like your jokes, Takeba. Yeah, you're right. Why am I a comedian? I can't do this anymore. Come on, try a little longer. How much longer? We're in our 30s. We're middle-aged. Our classmates all have proper jobs and titles, and they're supporting their families. How long are we gonna do this? That's a pick for the thumbnail. How long? How long, huh? First there's C1, but I don't have a partner anymore. I want to be a regular on a sketch show. Then there's emceeing an idol show. Comedy fans tend to look down on work like that, but it's a good for a test of how well you can make girls who are basically unknown amateurs look interesting. Then those girls end up going on variety shows, and how long am I gonna do this? Until I do what I think is funny to the fullest. Why am I a comedian? I want you to take this seriously. I was a serious kid who always was hard on others, so everyone hated me. I was lonely and I wanted to change, so I started goofing around as much as possible. I got laughs, and the other boys realized I wasn't bad at all. And that felt good. Above all, I made friends, but I couldn't make it work with a partner. I can't do manzai with you. Are you serious about that? If I was serious, this wouldn't be comedy. I wish I could do that. The next duo is... I want people to know me better. If they do, they'll think I'm funnier. Then I won't be lonely anymore. What do you mean by doing comedy seriously? People want to see me goof around. That may not be what's important. Your backstory doesn't matter to the audience. But is doing it seriously fun? Why are you a comedian anyway? I want people to know me. That's why I got started. So why? It doesn't matter if you don't get my jokes, as long as other people do. Did I say that? Ken was right about what he said. You can't make 100 out of 100 people laugh. He wasn't telling me to give up. But in order to protect myself, I took it that way. And gave up because that was easiest. I didn't respect comedy. At some point, I stopped taking it serious. Because I was afraid of getting hurt. What an earnest, beautiful, deep vow. I never achieved that until my late 20s. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I'm sorry! I lied. I don't really think it doesn't matter if you don't think I'm funny as long as other people do. I didn't want to get hurt, so I discounted you to protect myself. But I'm not satisfied with even 99 people out of 100 laughing at me. I gotta make that last person laugh. So, I gotta make you laugh your guts out. That's my brand of comedy. But can you make me do that? Okay, I was not expecting a Takeba backstory, of all people. Special grade rebel spirit. What does that even mean? Special grade rebel spirit? Just random terminology? Akuro Otake. Watch out! Truck. The isekai truck. You okay? You shouldn't jump out like that. The fault is yours at a ratio of 1. 10 to 0. You heard the man. You been drinking? I'm gonna need to take a breathalyzer. Breathe into this bag. If If the goldfish inside dies, you're under arrest.
But it's already at death's door. Get it on a gurney. Can you hear me, fishy?
Oh, this is Kenjaku talking.
They're hallucinating. They're like fighting in a, not a dream, but like fighting in a comedy sketch. This is awesome.
Can you hear me, fishy? You're in the hospital.
I'm so excited to hear the voice acting performance of this. Its consciousness level is FFX11.
Prepare defibrillation on you. Clear.
I don't like this. We were too late. Even modern medicine has its limits. I'm so bummed. The nurses gather the nurses to fawn over me.
No way. The fish done kicked the bucket.
I told you I'm bummed.
And I don't care.
What's wrong with you? Is that any one way to treat someone who's bummed out, huh? You seem pretty lively to me. Let's settle it fair and square with rock, paper, scissors.
You're on. If I can win, old-fashioned candy makes a comeback.
John. Which is like Jonkin, you know, like the rock, paper, scissors Japan version. Yay! Their default, or they're like doing the Fortnite dance. What is going on? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
His curse technique doesn't just manifest things and compel my participation. It even integrates my thoughts as feedback. It's soul resonance. Question number 1.
Don't expect me to play the fool and get this wrong.
I wouldn't want you to. I hate fools who play the fool.
The phrase sorta like, isn't the world amusing, so it'd be amusing, was read by... Who is replying to this?
Shinsaku Takasugi.
Yes, but there's more.
What?
Idiot. You should have expected a fake out. In particle physics and nuclear physics, what is the term for a group of subatomic particles held together by the strong interaction?
Beats me.
A hadron. But you already hit the buzzer. Dummy.
Your dad was an eye doctor.
What's wrong with that? Darn Yotsuharu Tsuge.
Such unjustified resentment. Second question. Which one is hard to say to someone?
Self-recommendation, designated school recommendation.
What an easy win for me.
What? Don't you know that not declaring an easy win, even if you know the answer, means it was a challenging question? Someone help! A cat crossing the street. I gotta reach it in time.
Sorry, but it's me. Hey, is that?
Meow, meow.
A drowning cat. Hang in there, I'll rescue you.
This is revenge.
Now you've done it.
This is so goofy. I can't, like, catch up with what all's happening.
I haven't had this much fun in centuries. My heart's leaping for joy. Makes the calling game completely worthwhile.
Blah, 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 blah. Wait, taste the water. I think it's Fanta.
At this rate, I'm going to lose. These situations are mere simulations to him, but the damage I'm suffering is taking a toll. This won't end until he satisfies his desire for laughs. It's a fight that brute force won't settle. In that case, huh? Warm-up time's over. It's showtime, partner.
Yeah. Oh, gonna have a rap battle. Foolish survivor laughing it up. This is so funny.
Hey, what's up?
You free on Wednesday?
Why now?
We've already started.
I'm free. Unless it's to help a friend move.
Oh, then never mind.
If you were going to ask to help...
I can't keep track. These text bubbles are too similar. Hey, what's up?
You free on Wednesday?
Why now? We've already started. I'm free, unless it's to help a friend move.
Oh, then never mind.
You were gonna ask to help me move, weren't you?
Hi, we're Pinchan. Remember us as Pinch and Chance. But our names are Takeba and Kenjaku.
Anywho, pleased to meet ya. You familiar with Momotaro?
Nope.
Come on, work with me here.
All parents tell that folk tale to their kids. Well, I don't know it.
Seriously?
Dad wasn't around and Ma was busy.
Oh, sorry. Must be a sore subject.
I don't know what you think about fatherless homes, but I was happy. I had a loving mother who read stories to me all the time, like Momotaro.
So you do know it. Why'd you lie?
Because I'm lonely and crave attention, because my ma was busy.
Gah! You were a bit too harsh at the start.
Oh?
I noticed when you clicked your tongue at me.
I did not.
What's your problem?
I'm sensitive to moods, so I tell old tales to lighten things up.
Well, I'm too dumb to understand that. Maybe you'd prefer a dog, monkey, and pheasant for friends.
No, I was employing literary convention.
Like I said, I'm too dumb for that.
Momotaro was actually born after the old man and woman ate a rejuvenating peach and bumped uglies.
Too much info, man.
But yeah,
That's one theory. I wouldn't know, I'm too dumb. But you never know until you try. I'm off to fight demons, Granny.
hey, not so fast.
Momotaro, take these kibi dumplings with you.
No can do. I got a phobia of food that people make by hand.
Just shut up and take it.
I'm so confused. Like, I get they're talking about Momotaro, like the kind of, I guess, what is it, nursery story?
But they do look delicious.
As an old woman taking easy on her pension, you must have had time to spend making them. But the elderly are a burden on younger generations, so I'll be glad when I don't see your mug anymore, old bat.
You're the worst.
But don't die yet, okay?
Aw, how sweet of you. You're already back in my good graces. Isn't that funny?
Look, a golden retriever. Make it a Japanese breed, or it's too jarring. Maybe a mutt or a Shiba Inu. These dumplings are tasty. They even won a gold prize.
Fried chicken joint wins that. Not winning is what's hard.
Wait, is it okay to give dogs dumplings?
Now you're being too realistic.
I better not. It may have onions in it.
Good point. After all, onions are toxic to dogs. There's a phone number on its collar. Enough with the details, it's too jarring.
Yes. I think it's a golden. Wahaha. Oh, it's a Labrador.
Now you're yakking it up with the dog's owner?
His owner lives in Nermia. That's 30 minutes on foot.
What about fighting demons?
I'll call it Demon Island to cancel. I wonder if the phone number is on the website. Oh, it has a profile on the table log site.
Must you be so jarring?
Whoa, it only has 2.1 stars.
Does that matter right now?
Hello, I'd like to cancel my reservation for today. Oh, there's a cancellation fee. Wait, here's what I'll do. I'll send the monkey and the pheasant ahead to fight.
Hold on a second.
Idiot, haven't you ever heard of air supremacy? And poop bombs are awesome. Yes? Demons sure
To kick their butts. Didn't you learn in school that piecemeal attacks don't work?
They can't touch a pheasant in flight. It'll be dropping poop bombs. And poop bombs are awesome.
Are you in elementary school? Looks like we have to choose.
Between easing John's owner's worry,
The dog doesn't need a name.
or sparing my animal sidekicks' lives.
Obviously, sparing lives is more important.
Anyways, I'm firing the pheasant.
What? Why? So the owner doesn't quail and worry. Huh. Nice pun. And the crowd's up out in their seats.
What's wrong?
I just realized this has to end. It's my dream performance.
Your fans love how they look. You look, but they don't know the first thing about comedy. But I like them. They're adorable.
So I don't want this to end. I don't want it to end.
Don't cry. It'll kill the mood. That's enough.
Thank you.
You cracked me up.
Huh. What a panning. Smiling Yuta. This little creature here to kill Kenjaku. He did say he was going to do that.
Curse technique reversal. Anti-gravity.
Oh, buddy, I was already behind you.
How'd this happen? Okotsu has immense cursed energy. Why didn't I notice? Oh, I get it. I didn't want an interruption. This was the plan all along?
Takeba wouldn't kill anyone. I see.
I hate to leave so much undone, but my will shall be carried on.
Did Kenjaku just die? He's not dead. He's not dead. Okay, we're going back to Sukuna, so that's a pretty good place to wrap it from there. But I'm going to keep recording some. I just want to kind of make these more bite-sized episodes. So, in order to go back a little bit, let's see. Over the few chapters we read here, 240 to 243, it got recommended to me to do kind of little recap thing. So, in the episodes here, the general premise is that we, let's see, we had a conversation between Angel, the rest of them, about who was the best assassin to send to Kenjaku so that they don't get basically caught with their pants down, you know. And they decided that Takeba was a good candidate. And admittedly, they were right, because Takeba's kind of absolute tomfoolery takes away a lot of Kenjaku's more tactical elements when it comes to fighting. Cursed spirits don't seem to really be super effective against them because he can just literally laugh it off. And going through the rest of this, we get some Takeba backstory. Pretty much the entire chapter here ends up being Takeba backstory, and then they decide to actually engage in this comedic battle. Then we get an attempt at a further altercation before Kenjaku realizes he's basically going to have to play by this guy's rules, but he's also taking severe physical damage along the way, just as a result of being the punching bag of so many of these gags. And then they go on for their actual performance, which is where, I guess this is like their final fight, where they just tell a bunch of bad jokes for like a few minutes, and then, but we learn that in fact it was just a diversion so Yuta could get in close without causing an interruption. And it seems to have worked. I don't know that Kenjaku's actually dead, because let's be real, it's Kenjaku. If anyone's got an ace in the hole, yeah, but my will shall be carried on. He's absolutely got something up his sleeve. But sure enough, that's where we're going to end it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys later.